Okay, so welcome back to Bioenergetics. My name's Devaraj, and today we're going to do a big back release. It's a little bit of an advanced exercise, so if you haven't done a lot of bioenergetics before and you feel like, whoa, this is a bit much for me, then don't put yourself down in any way. Just keep practicing with some of the earlier exercises, particularly the bow and the arch. I've been doing this exercise in the mornings myself for like 20-30 minutes, and fucking hell, man, it really moves so much. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. All the kind of anxiety or kind of grouchiness that I wake up with in the morning, it just somewhere flows right out of my being, right out of the back, and goes. And of course it can accumulate a bit during the day, but nevertheless, it's amazing just to be able to sort of reset my whole body holding pattern system, in the mornings. So how it goes is it looks a lot like the arch position, which if you're familiar with bioenergetics, you'll know about. And that is like, let's make sure you can see me. Essentially what you do is you stand with your feet about shoulder width apart and the outsides of your feet roughly parallel. Let's get even further back. And then you just lean forwards. I let my arms hang, I let my head hang. And give them a jiggle just to make sure they're hanging off. Some people pull them or pull their head up to keep control. Pull the arms towards the feet. So I want to just breathe out and let go. And there's two positions in this back release. This is the first one. I stay here my hands about 6 to 8 inches, 15 to 20 centimeters off the floor, and the weight towards the front of my feet, and my legs nearly straight, but not locked straight like that. Just a little bit of giving them at the knees. And what I'm looking for is a kind of shaking move. And like I say, I can a little bit fake it till you make it, and start to shake my legs a bit. Especially if I have them nearly straight and my heels a little bit nearly off the floor, a kind of shake will start to come. It's a natural release that the body will go through. Animals shake, it's vibrate. My eyes are open. So this is one position, and you can either fake the shaking or you can just feel a bit of a shake and just see if it kind of just starts on its own, a natural kind of release from the body. And the second position, after a few minutes, you change and you lean forwards a bit and you rest your knuckles on the floor like this. It's good not to put your hands down like that because that locks the wrist, which is a massive release point out through the arms. So you want your knuckles, or if it's more comfortable like that, or if you can't really lean over, your back's a little bit stiff or whatever, you can put a block or a cushion there or something like that to get yourself up. But you lean forwards, I nearly straighten my legs. Again, I have my head and my neck relaxed. And this will probably create a bit of a shake as I start to straighten, and my weight is roughly evenly balanced between the arms and the feet, possibly a little bit more on the arms. The main thing is to just breathe. I just have to just breathe and allow a kind of natural release to happen. If you notice, my heels are a little bit off the floor in this position. My legs are close to straight, so my hamstrings really stretch. And this position will start a natural release of energy all the way up the back line of your body, from your ankles, right up your lower back, upper back, neck, shoulders, and straight down the arms. And if you get this shaking start to happen naturally, it can be accompanied by fear, but just, remind yourself that it's good. It's good to feel it and just to keep breathing through the mouth and really staying present in your body. You can feel your belly, whatever, but stay present. Now, what makes this exercise a little bit tricky is you need to really stick with it, basically. You need to stick with it. So I'm talking, 15, 20 minutes, something like that. Try to keep yourself on the edge of your comfort zone. You've got two positions. This is the first one, the classic arch position in bioenergetics. And then you've got the lean forward position. And you can, do a couple of minutes in each one and then move back. But stay with it. The key is to keep breathing and feeling. You've got to breathe out. And you might need to make a bit of sound as you breathe out. You've got to stay engaged with your body. In a lot of physical exercise that you can do or stretching, it's like you're kind of torturing the body a little bit. And the torture comes because we hold. We hold the feeling in, you're going to stay in this position, you're going to hold the feeling in. This is not bioenergetics. This is not it. And with bioenergetics, you get in these horrible, stressful positions, but you have to breathe and allow your body to open. This is the key. You really allow it to open. So you're breathing out, you're engaging, you're accepting the feeling that's coming. You're trying to open to it. You're not controlling. You're not controlling. So let's just look a little bit more what it looks like. Just allowing this release and the key thing in bioenergetics is to keep yourself on the edge of your comfort zone and to breathe through the mouth. So you have a sense of release. Every now and again you'll go up in your mind and start thinking about something. Your breathing will go shallow and you'll hold. And you just need to catch yourself when that happens and just come back to breathing. Don't bother beating yourself up. Come back to just breathing and expressing, releasing. And again, come back up. So this is one awesome fucking release, and it will really shift an incredible amount of stuff from your back. You know, you might be a person like me who wakes up in the morning maybe a bit grunchy and grouchy, you know, I'm getting on in years and can't really be bothered engaging with the day and just think, fuck that. And if you do this exercise for 10, 20, dare I say 30 minutes, it will really shift you big time. You might have to practice it a bit for a while or go back to the bow and the arch for a while just to get yourself shaking. That's the key. When the natural shake starts to come, that's your body trying to release. And that can become like an ocean wave of release. You know, it's like it starts with a little bit of shaking and some fear, but if you carry on through it, breathing, at some point it's like all the anxiety becomes like a super highway up your back, kundalini or whatever, and you just feel this rush of bliss, absolute bliss coming through your system. You really feel good. Okay, that's enough of that exercise for today, and I'll see you next time. Good luck.